Yes.
Yeah.
Gim wasn't here last session. Mm-hmm.
There's
So
some pigs.
there was some shenanigans last session. So just for everybody at home, Amumu will not be able to be joining us today, and will be pulling a Gim and retiring to his room for some much-needed sleep. Amumu being the most absolutely beat up out of all of you. Poor guy. So, last session, previously on Arctis Reflection, after saving the life of your reborn goblin chef with a particularly insidious, nightmarish problem, you all decided that it was time for you to go south to a neighboring inn where you could get some food and drink and imbibe in some, perhaps some song and dance, and celebrate your first ever victory within the nightmare. The snow had begun to pick up at the Order of the Lucid Crescent, and although that is not an uncommon sight here in the frozen wastes of Isir, it does make things a little bit more difficult, at least vision-wise, as you made your way down the twisted mountain paths, following a river that flowed to the south. Since the Order of the Lucid Crescent is a little bit out of the way, but it is no problem for you, oh warriors, and you made your way through the snow without a care. And that lack of caring had led you to walking quite literally on top a pair of ghost boars, who were very irate at being disturbed, and immediately charged the party. A battle ensued, and Montgomery ended up face down in the snow, bleeding out, almost dying in the encounter. While Amumu fended off most of the boars, felling them with his great axe, Raffaella also came in quick, with some very well-timed eldritch blasts. And soon the ghost boars were no more, but now the party was beaten and battered, and had decided to continue their journey down to the Melt. Amumu had taken a trophy, one of the glinting ivory tusks of the boar, currently laden with, probably Montgomery's blood. And he decided to keep it as a trophy, hauling it back down to the inn. Soon enough, the snow began to abate slightly, and the trees began to thin out. And the large tavern, known as the Melt, began to appear in the distance. The Melt was situated on a very populated path that ran between, some of the more common roads of Arctis and the major city of Glacia. It is quite a ways to the main city, making the the Melt a prime place to take a day or two off to defrost, gather supplies, and have a warm meal. The two-story tavern is quite large and is populated with not only visitors, but animals as well, sitting in the stable to the west. It is a place of drinking, camaraderie, and sharing a story or two. As you all have found a nice warm spot within the Melt, meeting the tavern keep and a few of the patrons, you had noticed a curious Gnoll sitting by the fire, who was attempting to warm himself. And as my cat tries to jump on the table, as the Gnoll was attempting to dry off in proximity to the fire's heat, nothing seemed to make this Gnoll look any more dry. In fact, he was perpetually damp. And after striking up a bit of a conversation with him, it seemed like the Gnoll was on his way to the Order of the Lucid Crescent. as well. And that is where we will start today's session, as you have briefly made acquaintances with the Gnoll, the reborn Gnoll, Doofus Dampfer. The perpetually damp Gnoll. What is the mystery behind this Gnoll? Will you escort him back to the Order of the Lucid Crescent? Or will you make this, wet Gnoll freeze his way back to, yeah, that's probably why he's really, really annoyed. I'm sorry, I just got distracted because I discovered my husband is sitting behind me. Hello, dear.
Okay, I'm about to go.
He's sneaking. He's so sneaky.
Are you having a life?
I do have a life. Hey, what's up? Are you
I'm
taking
gonna
it?
go. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave that with you.
All right, well,
I?
Doofus Damp Fur is leaving the building.
Goodbye, mysterious stranger.
Goodbye, mysterious NPC in the background. Anyway.
Or Sav.
Will you discover the story behind what makes Doofus Damp Fur so damp? Let's see. And that's where we'll start today. Back at the Melt. The warm, comforting interior of the Melt. Like I mentioned,
Meet everybody here?
so, no. A couple things. With, Sindri, Montgomery, and Raffaella being here, they've been here for a little bit. They've been sharing some drinks with Raga, the proprietress of the Melt. And so far, she hasn't charged you for any drinks. Gim, you had awoken from your extended nap feeling much better. And also with Elitha telling you that your companions had traveled to the south to go to the Melt for a drink, you found it hard to resist the call of some mysterious ales. You had passed the, Ghost Boar battlefield as you traversed through the snow, and had wondered why there was a big bloody spot in the vague shape of Montgomery somewhere to the northeast. And as you made your way to the Melt and arrived there hours after your friends, at least Montgomery is standing. Although, Amumu is nowhere to be seen. Again, we will treat it as you just entering the Melt and seeing your friends drinking with a Goliath woman behind the bar.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Montgomery,
Gim.
what happened to you, buddy?
I love to tell you all about it. I can only remember a certain extent, and up until the point that a boar got really close to me. After that, kind of fuzzy.
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, go ahead. Smash that healing button. Should do it all for you, as long as you got him targeted. Boom! Montgomery, you are healed for 6 hit points. Feeling better as Gim lays a kind hand upon you.
Wake me up next time, friends.
Gim, you also notice that Sindri has a shimmering mana barrier around him.
Why are you glowing, Sindri?
You saw what happened to Montgomery, so I turned on my mage armor. Also, get a load of this, because this is going to be funny. Last session, Raffaella was looking at the Aarakocra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to telepathically tell the Aarakocra that the tiefling does think you're kind of cute.
At the bird?
Yeah.
Gim, directly to your east, over here, there's an Aarakocra man wearing goggles, and he has a nice little red sash tied around his neck. He kind of looks like a puffin. He's sitting at the table, Alright, sorry, I'm gonna move him slightly. He's sitting on the table, nursing ale. And, he looks up suddenly and glances around the room.
Have you guys talked to anybody in here? Anybody know what's wrong with this puffin?
I have not had any conversation with any puffin or any kind of avian variety creature. I did talk to Doofus Dampfer, the Gnoll over by the fireplace.
What's wrong with Doofus?
He is.
We need to take him back, don't we, Montgomery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's got a nightmare infecting him. He wanted us to make a deal with him to get something, but we are not in the position to negotiate prices with our current standing.
I agree. But
Once
we can
again,
escort him up there.
there was no promise of currency or any kind of price established. We simply
Go
said,
talk to him.
or I said, that we would get him back there since that's where we are going, and we will see if they can help him.
Well, let's go see if he wants to leave. That's why we came. Well, that's what we do.
Wait, I wanna see how this plays out first.
Montgomery, do you have the eggs and the flour?
I was waiting on our wonderful, lack of a better term, host to
Eggs
provide
and
us
flour.
with those sundries.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we're on a shopping spree. Remember the cookies that caused a moo to start growing weird stuff on his face?
Yep.
Yeah, well, there was a problem, and the flour, the eggs, the sundries, pretty much supplies all spoiled.
Oh, so we're shopping for supplies and okay.
Yeah, they got messed up from the last person that we helped with the dream. I think something spilled over.
Well, you guys just tell me what you need me to do, and I'm ready to leave.
Well, if you'd like to talk to Doofus, I'll be happy to walk over with you, but we're not leaving until we have our supplies.
All right.
I'll go over there with him so you can wait for supplies.
Oh, did you order supplies through Raga?
We did.
Yep.
They'll be ready in a little bit. Apparently, we've also had some things spoil in our stores, so we're trying to make sure we have enough for at least a couple of weeks.
That's fair. I heard, that's kind of going around, so we'll do our best, and whatever you can share with us, we'll be more than happy to take along.
She nods and gestures to you all. Another round?
Could go for
Okay.
another.
I could have another tea. I think that's fine.
I'll definitely have one.
I'd
really like
welcome,
some
dwarven brother.
warm.
Have a seat, have a seat. What can I get for you? Come out of the cold,
I like some of your strongest ale.
That's how I like it, something to warm the belly. I should have known. All right, give me a second. She begins to rummage behind the bar, pulling up a very stout tankard, something definitely of dwarven make. It has iron bands, so you know it means business.
That looking good over there.
She uncorks something that fizzes over with a mighty pop. And there's a slight citrusy smell that fills the bar closest to you. I think this is some sort of summer Feronian wheat. She sniffs. Had it under the counter for a while, but, why not? She pours a big glass. She slides it
empty
over
out the
to
whole
you.
bottle?
About half of it. And she slides it over to Gim. This had some pretty strong citrusy notes, but it's a wheat. Enjoy. It's got quite the head to it.
You guys hear me?
Couldn't hear you after Raga spoke to you.
Yeah, I disconnected from Discord and then came right back. It was weird.
Oh no!
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, okay. Yeah, let me get to that there pint, Missy.
Absolutely. One moment, please.
I whisper in the Aarakocra's head again. She's just really nervous. She wants you to come and say hi.
You see the Aarakocra bury his beak into his drink. There are slurping noises as he gulps nervously. Oh. He seems to be clearing his throat and adjusting his pin feathers. Raga finishes pouring the ale and sets down the mighty tankard in front of Gim. Enjoyed. Now, well,
Thank you.
you four look awful friendly. You all are from the Order, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
That'd be correct.
Well, you certainly draw a lot of business here, so I appreciate it. But I have to say, I haven't seen your faces. Are you initiates?
We're fresh fish, ma'am. We're new to this.
Well, I've seen my fair share of initiates pass through these doors wanting a nice warm drink, going to the Order and, well, coming back. Any sort of tales you want me to share with you?
How often do you see sick people come this way, ma'am?
Well, those people that want to get rid of their nightmares and go see the Order. Now, mind you, the Orders are only here and functioning for about 3 months. That's your tenure, right? You stick around for that long and then you go and take a break. I hear it's for your mental health. Not something that can be as easily regenerated as the blood and flesh.
It's what we signed up for, yeah.
Well, it certainly takes a mental toll, but I can understand your shorter stints. But due to the shorter stints, but the ever-rotating nature of your profession, I see your people come in about 3 months out of the year. The other months, we are most certainly supplemented by travelers going to and from Glacia. So the people seeking succor from the nightmare tend to blend in with the other travelers.
Any of them cause any trouble for your inn?
Not well. I dare say there was that young goblin who came through here. She was heading to the Order and, well, she managed to turn all the drinks she had ordered sour. Although I'd give her some cheap wine, and I swear her being near it turned it into something that I could, well, sell for quite the profit. She smirks. But it took all my fresh produce out. At least stuff that was close to her in the kitchens. I had to shack her up far, far away from the kitchens on the second floor.
Yeah, we
Virga?
just helped her.
Oh, that's fantastic news. She seemed, well, rather despondent about her current status. And how does she fare?
She's doing quite well now.
How delightful. You are truly impressive warriors. And if I didn't make it clear before, since you are initiates, this first bout of drinks is on the house.
Thank you again, ma'am.
Thank you.
She smiles warmly and begins polishing a cup. Well, since you all are fresh-faced initiates, and I am most certainly glad you are here, taking a bit of a mental health break, why don't you tell me a little bit about your adventure within your most recent nightmare? What happened with the goblin girl?
What sort of things do you want to know?
Well, what was it like? I hear you all go with a moon sage, yes? They're like your leader.
There wasn't a moon sage in the dream with us. We kind of went our own. We had guidance, but...
Oh,
it was just
interesting.
us.
So they're not like a army sergeant. They don't lead you into battle, banners waving, and war cries screaming.
No, they're the people waiting back at the keep, telling people what to do.
Oh, that's quite abstract. I dare say my days as an adventurer were much more hands-on.
They might have lived that life, and this is the best use of their skills now, since they traveled in the dream enough that they might not be able to go back.
Well, what else can you extract from the dream? Do you go in there and never find out something dark? Like something unexpected?
I mean, for me, everything's unexpected in there. It's not how I grew up behind the forge, so it's all a big experience, learning, seeing how people's nightmares work.
That is interesting. What would drive a young and certainly talented forge master like yourself into such a strange work? It's certainly dangerous, but it's not like crafting with your hands.
I've been on search for a couple things for my father, for my goal, for my item that I'm trying to forge, and something just led me here. I don't know. I don't speak for everybody, but I think we all have our own reasons that brought us here.
And what about you, young lass? You've been awful quiet there with your drink. Are you a quiet drinker?
Yeah, these guys talk a lot, so I usually just kind of hang back and just listen to them yammer on.
If you want me to shut them up for a little while, just give me the old wink. And we'll let the ladies speak. Now, what's your tale, young lady? Anything you want to share with an old adventurer like myself?
Now I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, explore, find out things.
Ah,
It's been very interesting.
mysterious. A mysterious, She looks you up and down. Indeed. She looks at something over Raffaella's shoulder, and, The puffin is clearing his throat and taps Raffaella on the shoulder.
Hello?
Howdy. Ma'am, I'm Martin Puffington, and I dare say you are the Gosh, you are the most beautiful thing I have seen walking in here in quite some time. May I, ask you for a brief dance?
Sure.
I am just delighted. He extends a hand to you.
I take it. Does he have hands?
He does have hands. Yeah, he has
Okay, good.
2 arms. He is humanoid. The wings on his back are small and kind of pulled tight against his body. You're not quite sure that they are functional. He is a puffin, after all, and they are flightless birds. He leads you to the dance floor, which is, well, just kind of adjacent to the bar. Gosh, I do say, ma'am, I didn't quite have the guts to come and ask you to dance, but man, there was just something in the back of my head that was really to say, you know what, Martin, just go for it. Just go for it today. And you know, I'm glad I did. I'm certainly glad I did.
Always try. Just do whatever comes in your head as long as it's not going to hurt anybody.
Gosh, this is easier said than done when you're talking to a pretty lady such as yourself. Martin is, well, dancing? Let's see. Oh, God!
Oh, poor
Uh,
thing.
Martin stumbles and
Left feet.
falls into your arms, Raffaella. Do you choose to catch him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, I got 2 left feet. Well, my namesake sure is. He he pulls away from you and like pulls his goggles back a little bit. I'm sorry, ma'am. Maybe I shouldn't ask you to dance. I should have just given you a drink. I got 2 left feet. Please forgive me my transgressions.
Would you like to come over and have drinks with me and my friends?
Oh gosh, is that all right? They all look very various degrees of unhappy.
Oh, they just look ugly. They're fine.
Oh, gosh, you're not involved. This ain't gonna cause any sort of altercation, ma'am. I ain't looking for a.
No.
Oh,
No.
right. Yeah, well, why not? Fuck it. Let's
Come
go.
on over.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sure Sindri will have a lot to say.
He'll
Come on
follow you
over.
back. Howdy, everybody. Oh. Didn't mean to jump up on the table like that. Hi, howdy. I'm Martin. Martin Puffington.
Are you Martin?
Howdy.
Martin. I'm Gim.
Howdy, game.
Sindri's the
Martin.
name.
Howdy, Cinder.
What you drinking, Martin? What you drinking?
Oh, well, I was just drinking whatever the local ale here was.
Miss Raga, if you have any more of this strong ale, I'd like my friend Martin to try some.
Now you're gonna treat him to the Feronian ale, I see. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. How kind of you. There you go, Martin. It's on the house, courtesy of the Order of the Lucid Crescent. Oh, gosh, the Order. Oh, y'all are famous. Oh wow, this makes that even more awkward.
Calm down, Martin.
Why is it awkward?
Well, I mean, everybody, at least around here, knows what y'all do. Y'all are soldiers, warriors. You get in people's heads and, well, you
Martin, we just
beat
help
up
people.
everybody's insecurities.
We ain't soldiers, Martin. We're just here to help people.
He looks between you. Sindri, currently enshrouded in mage armor. Gim in plate. Montgomery, looking rather magical. And Raffaella, being Raffaella. Oh, well, you sure ain't looking like common folk. That's for sure.
I think the you might be looking for is adventurer. We're not soldiers. We don't answer to anyone really. Yes, we work for the order, but that's about it.
What do you do, Martin?
Well, I'm a tinkerer. I peddle some wares, but I'm right out of stuff right now. So, yeah, I just came. Yeah, I've developed a very basic flat propulsion system that will hopefully help fellow Aerocockerel like myself, who do not have the ability to fly, gain some sort of airborne temperament, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I have my skills at the forge, and I know how to roam around a workshop. Let me know if you need any help. I like learning new things.
Well, I didn't take you for a crafter. I will certainly keep that in mind, Gim, but I tell you what, I'm not going to take you away from your day-to-day, since y'all so famous, but I appreciate you considering little old me.
Now, Mark, do you think that your invention could be used for more than just Aarakocra?
He nods. That is a potential. But first, I am definitely testing it on the lighter weight class. Aarakocra tend to be hollow-boned, and the weight of the person definitely affects how big the wings gotta be.
Are you calling me fat?
Of talking about me and all this heavy armor.
No, maybe just like dance. No, wait, I didn't mean dance like in the
Oh,
head.
you're right. I am dance. I am dance. I will sink to the bottom of the lake.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to put my claw toe in my beak. But,
Montgomery can't help but
time.
chuckle.
I'm sure you are definitely, slightly of a heavier weight class than I am.
Yeah, but these wings are probably a lot stronger.
Oh, I'm not, well, that, yours seem to, be fully, well, how dare I say, functional? My people, we don't really, well, we ain't born flyers. We gotta make do.
Can respect that.
Will y'all stop torturing the poor lad? He's just out here trying to enjoy himself. How's that drink, Martin?
Well, I've barely been able to touch it. You all been asking me so many questions, and well, this lovely lady right here, she's definitely taken my attention away. If you get my meaning. He takes
I
a
wonder
big
if
drink.
It is a
Toast or
fireball,
Red
isn't
Mark.
she?
Fireball?
You don't know the half of it.
Hey, let's have a toast to our new friend Martin. Cups up.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, y'all are
What's
too.
up?
Oh, y'all are too kind, too kind. Well, I'll tell you what. Since y'all, I think you live around here. If I get a working prototype after I get done testing this one in the seer, then maybe I'll ship something to the order. This, you can give it a test shot.
Sounds like a good plan.
Well, alrighty then. I'm not sure if, you need to be flying in dreams, but, well, maybe it'll help you somehow.
You never know.
He finally takes a bit of drink.
Never know, and I think it'd be fun to fly again.
Well,
You guys can have fun flying. I'll help you build it, but I ain't getting on it.
the winds around here,
Don't
especially
worry.
in Arctis, are insane. You can't just fly with anything. Plus, if you get above a certain elevation, some of those mountain Arctic winds take hold and they'll just rip you in twain.
Sounds pretty exciting, actually.
But let's just say I've done my fair share of falling. He winks at Raffaella. In love.
I'm
I
just
giggle and
gonna
snort my drink.
smile at him.
He seems embarrassed at his own pun and drains the rest of his drink.
Raphael, you hear in your head. You're welcome.
I'm gonna fireball you later.
Well, I dare say I have bothered you all just long enough today, and, ma'am, please, if you are a part of this Order of the Lucid Crescent, please take care.
I will, thanks. You too. Be careful with your adventures.
If y'all, wish to, talk a little bit more about my inventions, I'm upstairs in, room 12.
If we have any questions, we'll make sure to send Raffy for you.
He glances back at Raffaella once, hopefully, and goes upstairs.
Alone.
What was that all about, huh?
Told you what it was all about.
Don't get jealous just because Raffy's got a fan.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah,
old
that's
fans,
it all.
I just showed up at the bar. I missed some stuff for the last couple hours.
So, Raffy, don't be rude. Make sure to not forget your friends here to stay.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Sorry, Raphael. I'll vet them a little more before I mess with them.
Believe me, I can handle myself.
Just please don't burn the building down.
Now, I do believe we have another person we do need to talk to. Has everyone had their fill of beverage?
Yep, I'm
No.
good.
All right. Well, Sindri, you go ahead and continue enjoying your beverage, and let's go gather our remaining member for our journey back.
Doofus sits by the fire. He appears to be, well, his eyes are closed. He's breathing heavily, and the chair is absolutely soaked.
Doofus, are you with us here, son?
His foot stomps on the floor as he sleeps.
Seems she might be in the middle of a sleeping moment.
Is this dream that he's having, does it look like he is having a nightmare?
Sindri, make me a medicine check.
Can I do an Arcana check because I am kind of a mind mage?
I would allow it. Well, Sindri, the first thing that comes to mind is that, well, Doofus is a reborn Gnoll, and reborn don't dream, but that's about, well, they don't sleep, but you don't know if they dream or not.
But we can tell Reborn by looking at him, right?
He is very, if Hogger was a Death Knight, he would look something like Doofus.
I want to cast Detect Magic on him.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and cast Detect Magic into chat. Perfect. Put your template around yourself. Glorious. Gim. Doofus does. Woof. Oh my god, somebody. Wait, did it just give everybody a template? It did. Ah, the lag! Hold on. Maybe we don't need 4 of these animations going at the same time.
I don't know. It's kind of cool looking.
I mean, it is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it's kind of good.
We will,
I was 100% targeting him, and then I just put this big circle down, and now...
well, apparently
So it's
everybody
targeting
is
it.
radiating
Oh, yeah.
magic. Better. Alright, Gim. You begin detecting magic around you. Doofus does radiate a significant amount of magic. Though the school that it's from is unfamiliar to you. You can't place it.
Hey guys, I'll take this...
There you go.
Go ahead.
You go, Hush.
I'm just saying that there's a strong magic emanating from Doofus. I don't know what it is, though.
I am going to try to detect thoughts on him to see if I can get a glimpse of what he is thinking.
Okay.
So
Alright.
yeah, would be a DC 13 on him. 'Cause I'm gonna. Or what can I detect from him without a saving throw?
Let's see. Sindri, you detect Doofus's surface thoughts, and he does not resist as he is in a, well, slightly catatonic state, somewhat in between sleep and nightmare. But you begin to scan his thoughts. Your vision is hazy, almost wavery, as if you're looking through water. You see Doofus suspended. He is in an ocean. It is endless. It has no depth, and you cannot see the light above. Doofus is sinking. Air bubbles are escaping his mouth. He tries to right himself. He cannot tell the direction. He begins to swim slower and slower. He gasps for breath. Doofus twitches in his sleep. Water fills his lungs. Doofus is drowning. Doofus continues to drown. He does not wake up from the nightmare. And every time he takes a deep breath, he twitches in his sleep, tormented by the smothering water entering his lungs.
I will stir him awake.
Doofus looks up at all of you. Hello.
Dream there, Doofus?
Doofus is having another dream, like Doofus always does.
Seem the word I'm looking for is pleasant.
Doofus dreams of drowning all the time.
How long has that been going on?
Ever since Doofus came back. Doofus is wet. Doofus dreams of drowning.
Question, Doofus. Do you know how you died the first time?
Doofus does not remember. Doofus only remembers dreaming of water. Always, when I close my eyes, water, wetness, rain, water, ocean, river. Always water.
Okay, well,
Did you come looking for help, Doofus?
yeah.
Doofus nods. Yes, I. Please, you are all order. Help me.
Yeah, we'll need to take you up to go see the sages, but we will help you. As soon as we get our supplies, we'll take you out of here.
You can come with us.
I am afraid I am a very bad travel companion here in the cold. You see, I am constantly wet, he sniffles and gestures to himself. If I am outside for too long, I freeze. I will be very slow. But if you
We
are
can get you.
kind, you can help me. Perhaps chip away at the ice that forms on my fur as we travel. It would be a great help.
How big is he compared to me?
Doofus is about 6 feet tall, a rather tall hunchbacked gnoll. I do not know how tall you are, Gim. And let's say Doofus is a pretty even 6 foot at the hump.
How far was our monastery from here?
It's a few hours. If you are to walk with Doofus back to your order, and he freezes along the way because he is wet, we'll probably have to chip him out on occasion. Excuse me.
Reminds me of that WoW quest in Unguro Crater where you gotta keep filling that goblin with water. He's passing out.
Never done that quest.
It has been very nice to be here in front of the fire. For a bit I can be slightly less damp and not frozen to the ground.
Well, and I kind of take out my hand and make a little bit of fire in it. We can keep you warm too.
Oh,
And I close my hand and cause it to disappear.
Such talented ones from the order you are. Then we should have no problem returning. Doofus is pleased.
We should be able to get you back.
The night falls. You are, well, still creatures that require sleep. Do you wish to go back in the morning? I would not mind warming my fur for one more day by the fire.
When did we leave?
You all left
morning,
about,
right?
about 4 or 5 hours ago. It is about time to be heading back.
We can make it back, Doofus.
Oh,
We need to. We were told we only had a short trip in.
you are too kind, then, Doofus. Is at your leisure.
Did we get our supplies already?
You haven't gotten them yet. Do you all
go
need
check on
anything before
supplies.
you need to go?
Just wait on Raga to get us a couple things, and then we can be on our way.
Hello, Gim. Fancy another drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have issue one of the guests that needs to go to the monastery. We're just checking to see if our supplies are ready, because we want to get this guy helped.
Of course, they're all ready for you. I've got them here behind the bar. Let me put them down for you. I have to say, there are eggs in there. The ones that I found that weren't spoiled or had already turned into, well, small but already perished chickens. You'll find some things for the order there. But do know that I won't be able to add any additional supplies. I've had quite a few things spoil. It is unfortunate. We are still doing inventory, but that is what I can spare.
We understand. Thank you for your support.
Of course. You
I
bring
appreciate
about
you.
good business, and I wish you nothing but luck. I would spare more if I could.
I'm sure this is more than enough. Thank you kindly.
You all have been very kind, especially in taking that damp, sad-looking Gnoll away from the fire. I'm going to have to get him a new chair. It's going to smell like a wet dog till the end of time.
If we find any way to save that, I'll be sure to let you know.
I've seen some sorcerers that pass through able to quickly clean up spills and stains with some sort of hand-wavy motion, but I'm not very well versed in that.
I do believe we have one of ours, which is of the sorcerer's intentions. Sindri,
Yeah.
come over here, Spell. Listen to what Raga's got to say.
What do you need, Raga?
Well, if you're taking that poor, sad Gnoll off to the order, do you have the ability to possibly de-dog hair and de-dampen that chair? He's been sitting there for like 2 days, just sweating profusely, and frankly, I'm worried that chair is just completely unusable.
Currently, I do not.
Ugh.
If you keep it, let it outside, let it kind of do its thing. Give me a little bit. I should be able to do something, but it'll take me a bit.
I'll let it air out for a bit tonight before this whole bar begins to smell like wet dog. Well, thank you anyway.
If I can come fix it up, I'll come by and fix it up for you.
You're too kind, too kind. Take care if you're going out. Wait, hold on a minute. The night has fallen. Are you sure you're not staying a spell? You're going back to the order now.
We do have to kind of get back before first light tomorrow.
Well, work is work. Well, take
Because
care and do travel safely.
thank you.
I've given the order supplies to Montgomery. I believe he's already sequestered them into his pack.
Oh, come on, doofus. Let's go.
Gnolls are a weird race. I don't know anyone who'd actually want to be called Doofus.
I don't think he chose that name.
Doofus lingers by the door, not wanting to go outside until the very last minute.
Oh, that's the door over there? Okay.
This is the front door. Doofus is looking back at you.
We'll go out the back door, Doofus.
Ah.
If that's okay with you, Raga.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Every time I see you back here, it'll bring a smile to my face.
As I walk away, I whisper into her head with a smile on my face too.
She will see her smile and wave kindly as you all leave. Where are we going?
Oh, good evening. We are just on our way back. We have to rejoin ourselves with the order.
You guys know where you're going? 'Cause I don't.
Yeah, it's this way.
Yes.
All right, back exit. Just swing to the right. The inn hand appears to be cleaning.
You have a fine night now.
Me. Oh. Well, the night it's gonna be awful cold. Doofus steps outside.
Path, guys, or we just go up the mountain?
Oh yeah, I think we did
We'll follow the
path
path.
this way.
Doofus, just wait one moment here. I'll see what we can do to help you out.
Is he frozen?
Not yet.
Who has torches?
It's awful
I
dark.
have 10 torches.
While everyone is working on finding torches and who has light, Montgomery will carefully make sure he has plenty of space, that he won't damage anything in the process, but will start to wild shape into an elk.
Okay.
I give everybody. I have torches. I give everybody a torch, other than Montgomery.
I think just Doofus should have a torch, because I can be
Just
my own
Doofus?
torch.
Okay. Then I give
And
one to Doofus.
That way, he can use the torch to try to stave off the cold.
Ah.
I light a torch and give him a torch.
Oh, fire. Doofus will he'll light the torch. One moment. Oh. 40. 20. Ah! Oh. Very bright.
Before we go any farther, I have everything still targeted. How do I clear that?
You can mouse over your target and hit T, or you can click and drag to mouse over everybody and hit T. Yeah, hotkey for targeting is T. Mouse over T. Doofus holds the torch. Ah! Fire!
I will
Alright, Doofus.
cast light on myself. Try to create my own light to give us a little bit more light.
Okay, go ahead and cast it in chat. It should give you light. What is it, 2020?
Got 20 foot bright and then additional 20 dim.
Make your light slightly greener. Ah! God, it's too bright! Hold on.
A little bright.
A little bright.
That is blinding.
Ah. Oh, that did work. Okay.
Alright,
No.
Doofus, stay between us.
So, the elk should also be affected and be able to see this light, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Are you unable to see the light?
No, the elk is just sitting in darkness.
Oh, hold on a second. How's that?
Ah, yes, that's there we go.
Is that better? Elk noises.
There is now a large elk standing with the party.
Are you going to give Doofus a ride?
I will create a psychic link so he can talk to me.
Huh?
So Montgomery can talk to me, and then I can be the translator bot.
There is a visible nodding of the elk's head in response to Sindri's and to Raffi's question.
You know you can talk to me, right, Montgomery?
Well, yes, I can talk to you, but I cannot talk to her. But
Elk
I think
noises.
she understands what this looks like.
Elk
In the
noises.
meantime, there's a very exaggerated nodding motion coming from the elk.
Doofus pats the elk. There.
Yeah,
The
he'll
elk-
give Doofus a ride.
The elk starts throwing its head up and back as a symbol to hop on, with being heard, and unfortunately for Sindri, just hop on. You're going to freeze. It's going to be faster. Just hop on.
Doofus, he wants you to hop on.
I haven't done how.
I'll like kind of on to Montgomery.
Wow.
He falls into the snow.
Jim, you want to give me a hand?
Yeah, I pick up Doofus.
I
Move.
start clapping.
Make me a athletics check.
You making an advantage because I'm helping him?
Sure.
Roll with advantage or roll normal?
Roll with advantage. Oh, Gim, you heft Doofus. Ah! Do you just toss him up there?
No, I gently put him on. I seat him on top of him.
Montgomery, you feel something cold and wet being placed onto your back. Ugh, it feels like and it smells like a blanket that's been left out through the winter, probably through the summer. Has been buried, somebody found it, it's been rained on again, and is now on your back. Oh, and it once belonged to a dog. Ah.
I've definitely smelled worse.
Alright, Doofus, hold on tight.
Ah! Master Mount Doofus! Doofus will go with you, Montgomery, for as long as you carry him. I will still control him, but you can move wherever you like. My mount up mod has broken since version 10, so... Hey, you must gather your party before venturing forth. Alright, one moment please as we go to the next map. Oh, bless you, tiny cat behind me.
That's you, kitty.
My character is actually pretty strong. I think I might be probably as strong as a Moo.
What's your strength?
16?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is really strong.
Hey, you're almost as strong as him, yeah.
You leave the relative comfort and warmth of the melt and return to the not very well used trail that leads north to the Order of the Lucid Crescent. Tavern music off.
Okay, we should probably be a little bit stealthy, but we do have 2 giant light sources, so it's not gonna be... Can't move super slow.
Can we do
remove
like a
haste.
perception check or something to see if there's anything ahead?
Absolutely. Make me a perception check. The wind is picked up once again, dropping large flakes of snow onto the ground. Your vision is a bit limited here.
Is it rough terrain to move on, or is it still normal movement?
For the most part, everything should be normal movement. except if you try and go up one of these cliffs. That may prove a little bit more difficult to do. Raffaella, before everybody starts moving, I'm going to pause it. You take a look around and you realize first that you can only see about 30 feet out, just how it was when you came here previously. So, if anything is lurking out there in the darkness, the snow is making it very, very hard to see, well, any further than 30 feet. Immediately around you, you spot, right up here, a lot of pine needles that have been shaken off the tree. And they sit in a small pile in the snow, slowly being covered by the falling flakes. What do you say, Raffaella?
Well, there's a bunch of pine needles up there that weren't there yesterday, all on the ground. So I don't know what's going on over there, but...
I want to move a little bit closer and then inspect it. I can see it from here, right?
You can, yeah. They're right here. Make me investigation check, Kim. Perhaps it is the bitter Arctic winds that have been blowing through here that have knocked the the needles loose.
Can I do an investigation check as well?
Sure. Raffaella, judging by those needles and you spy just the barest hint of more needles behind it. That whatever has knocked these down came in from between these trees from the east.
So it came out this way.
It came out from this way. That is correct.
Well, we need to be careful. I think there's something big around here.
All right, let's take it a few feet at a time.
Good idea.
If there's actually a trail like this road,
Mm-hmm. It's a
Yeah.
very faint trail that leads north back to the Order. It is quickly being covered by the snow.
Montgomery.
Gim, I'm gonna pause it right there as you walk forward. To the east here is a frozen river that has been, well, probably long frozen because of the horrible weather conditions of Asir. But you swear as you came down here the first time that there were no large cracks in the ice. But you see to the north, here, that the ice has been cracked, and leaving a large hole in the center of it.
Hey guys, up farther ahead, I see some cracks in the ice, like something pounced onto it or stepped onto it. I can't tell from this distance, but I think we need to be careful. There's something out here.
Agreed.
Wasn't the ice cracked from the boars or something? I remember seeing some kind of damage when we were on our way down.
We getting our friend?
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Doofus is...
Lord, he's coming.
Oh, Lord.
It's fine. It's like carrying on luggage. You
I
know,
wanna-
it may shift during travel.
I want to look at the ice. Is it frozen solid?
It is. It looks rather thick.
I do a nature check to see how cracked the ice is and if it's like refreezing already.
Sure. Go ahead. Hmm. Them's some cracked ice.
Yup, I just see cracks.
I want to see Can I do a perception check to see if I can see what broke the ice? Like, whether any feet prints or something like that.
Yeah, make me an investigation check for that. Kim, you look around. You can't see any footprints of anything that would have come out of the ice. At least there's nothing in the snow.
What do you guys think?
I think we should stay off the ice.
Yeah, staying off the ice is kind of needed.
All right, Sindri, lead the way then.
Can everybody make me a perception check, please? Am I missing anybody? Im, Raphaelis, Sindri, Montgomery. There we go. Montgomery, you are an elk, and your ears perk up slightly as you hear something to the north. It sounds like, well, someone gargling water. Kim, you definitely hear something to the north. Although it does sound like running water, it has a very distinct cadence to it. It's some sort of language, but you don't speak it. There's definitely something happening to the north.
Hey guys, I hear some voices or some weird language up north. Could be some spell casting or some other language from other race that I don't understand.
Hey, let's be a little bit stealthy. I roll to make a stealth check.
You may, with disadvantage. Okay.
That's about right.
Sindri, you are glowing with light. Sindri, I'm gonna pause right there as you begin to walk around the trees, lit up like a Christmas tree. You hear some gargled voices coming in from within the winds that whisper within the trees. It sounds like unintelligible murgling.
Well,
Gurgling, you
drop
said.
light for a second.
Relax.
Sindri, although it might be a little bit too late to turn off the glaring light. As you round the corner of the tree, there is a glint of your light on metal that pierces through the snow.
That wouldn't have done. Yeah. I know I've been had. I will not delete light.
The voice is now frantic. A warning. One moment, please.
Guys, I fucked up. Just re-add it to me. Because I'm assuming it is dark right now and I need the light to see.
It is dark.
Yeah, so I will keep light then.
And I need
Having
everybody
no-
to roll initiative.
Damn.
Huh? What's going on? Doofus says from the back of the elk. The fevered roar becomes much louder as the rest of the whatever pack lies beyond the darkness is warned. Montgomery. Oh, let me remove Montgomery elk. Doofus will not participate.
Holy Jesus.
Things happen in the darkness. Wow. Creeping from around the trees, a combination of fish and man appears, wielding a spear, fins on his ears, going down his back. However, this fishman looks hardy, ready for the Arctic winter environment. It sees the light of Gim, Raphael, and Sindri, and of course the large, fat elk that is Montgomery. And it bears sharp teeth, gurgling like ever so familiar the Murloc. It targets Raffaella. And throws a spear. Which misses and falls to the ground. He will move slightly and pick up his spear. Montgomery, you're up. There is gurgling in the distance, as many fishy voices are raised. You do not understand what they're saying.
You tell Doofus to get this pack off me and safely inside of one of these bushes here.
I think when you transformed, it just became a part of you.
Oh, if so, then this becomes so much easier.
Yeah.
I will allow that. Yeah. I will allow that clever use of game mechanics.
Alright, then Montgomery uses part of his 50-foot elk movement to move back, then will charge the 20 feet forward at this fishy man that's in front of us.
Oh lord, he charging! Ah!
Sorry, I was trying to get the charge effect actually showing in the chat.
I like it!
Upon reaching, with head down during the charge, raises the antlers up in a ram attack against the Sahuagin. Alright, roll to hit. That's gonna crit! Okay, nice charge, Elk. Elk's like, not today! Charges in, slams the fish. Roll that crit. Holy shit! You impale it on your antlers! Hang on. There's only supposed to be 2d6 added to that, not 4d6. That was a mistake.
Okay, alright. Give me the real damage.
All right.
Also, are you sure about that? Because I believe a charge after the charge is a extra 2d6. That might actually be correct.
I mean, if
that
that's,
that
if
might
that's how
actually
you
be
want to run it,
correct.
then that's it.
Well, yeah, it doubles the dice of everything.
Then that is correct.
It would take an extra 2d6 damage. You crit on it, so it'd be an extra 46 damage. That is actually correct.
Then, yeah, that's everything.
Montgomery, with a fierceness you perhaps did not know you had, you impale the Sahuagin on your antlers, and it goes limp, the spear falling from his hands. Ow.
There is a fierce snort and a pawing in the snow from Montgomery's hooves after that charge.
Sheesh. Montgomery, does that end your round?
Yes, it does.
Raffaella, you're up.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They are all out of your line of sight. And you are limited by your friend's light. Unless you have dark vision.
I can't see in the dark. I have some dark vision.
Okay, that's good.
Wouldn't Doofus still be on my back?
Doofus is hiding unless... He probably won't be able to hold on after a charge.
That's fair.
So Doofus is not skilled in animal handling or really anything requiring like keeping a grip because he is perpetually moist.
Moist.
Perpetually moist. What a great phrase.
Raffaella, do you dare step into the darkness to see what's beyond? Or do you hang back with your friends?
God, I don't know what to do here.
You can hear beyond, muffled slightly by the snow.
Montgomery is staying in a very aggressive pose, showing we're not done.
Might need to move out.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Okay. The target one I can see.
Okay. Another fishman approaching in the darkness, crouched over with holding his spear.
Okay, I put Genie's Wrath on him.
So I believe that is actually auto-factored into your damage, because I looked at your damage, and it does appear to be working correctly, so you can go ahead and just blast.
Oh, nice. Okay.
If it doesn't, then I'll just add it after.
I still have some charges in my fire wand, my fireball wand, so, you know, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, Lord!
We could no mercy Perseer. I think we got no mercy Raffaella.
Do what?
Sorry, you're really hard to understand right now, Smasher.
We should put critical role in the
Hey, Smasher, you're breaking up really bad. You should try and reconnect.
that work?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what happened there.
Alright, they're gonna make, whoa, apparently you also hit one that you didn't see in the darkness with the AoE.
I was open.
Alright, they're gonna make a DC 13 dex save. That's gonna fail. And that one's gonna succeed. 26 fire damage. Alright. The first one's gonna take half. That's gonna resolve very shortly. And then the second one... Or, sorry, the first one will take full, second one will take half. The first Sahagin that you hit with the fireball evaporates. The other one next to it fares slightly better, taking half damage.
Does she set the woods on fire or anything?
She did not hit any trees in her reticle, so not yet.
What about the river? Did that break the water?
I will say, yeah, there's a large crack in the river right now. Raffaella, does that end your round?
Yes, let me see if I have any bonus actions. Like, oh, I can't see that other one. I'm done.
All right. Next up, there's a Sahagin. He seems unfazed by the crack in the river. He moves swiftly over the slippery surface, not caring about the ice. Spear in hand, he approaches Raffaella.
Do I get an attack of opportunity here?
Nope, only when they leave your threatened area, not when they enter.
Oh, okay.
And these all have multi-attack. So they're going to bite and claw at you. First up, he's going to claw at you. Which is going to hit you, Raffaella. Do you wish to use a reaction?
I do. Hellish Rebuke.
All right, hit that button. Raffaella, you're going to Hellish Rebuke. Hit that damage button.
I hit the thing, but there's no damage here. Do I just hit the roll?
No, see it in chat. The damage, it says damage. Click the
yeah,
Sahagin and then click that damage button. Jesus, okay. DC 14 dex save. He succeeds, but still, oh my god! A 26 damage Hellish Rebuke, even saved, is still enough damage to kill him. Raffaella, you do take his initial claw attack damage, however. Which will do 5 slashing to you before your body erupts in fire, immediately killing the Sahagin in a blast of violent flame. Raffaella, you do need to make a DC 10 Constitution save. What are you concentrating on right now?
I don't know. It's been on there since the other day.
Oh, then delete it if you don't have any active buffs.
How do I delete that?
Right-click it. It's just like a WoW buff. Just click it off.
Oh, gotcha.
In the top right-hand corner of your screen. It's like up here. Oh, well, Paj removed his own concentrating.
I wasn't concentrating on anything.
Okay,
I
there you
don't know why I had that.
Detect magic is concentration.
Yeah, you were
Oh, it
concentrating
is?
on Detect Magic, yeah.
That stay on forever? It's not just a single cast?
It lasts for a
10
certain
minutes.
period of time, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute.
Oh, okay, I'm sure 10 minutes has been.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely over. Gim, you're up! You just see Raffaella erupt in a blaze of fire and destroy another Sahagin in the back.
I'm going to. I guess I'm going to cure wounds on Raphael.
Heal my wounds.
Alright, make sure you have her targeted. Hit that healing button. And a max heal for Raffaella.
Oh, thank you.
What else are you doing with your turn, Gim?
I'm just gonna pray to the forge.
Sindri, you're up.
Okay. And I can see this guy?
You can.
Okay. I'm going to target him. And I'm going to Mind Sliver.
Okay. Hit the damage button. It'll prompt his save. Okay, he's gonna make a DC 13 int save. Oh, that's not good. And he fails! You do 3 psychic damage to him.
And with that, I am going to spell and cast Dissonant Whispers. He takes minus 1d4
Okay.
saving throw.
He's gonna make that at a minus 1d4. Oh, it actually already added that in there for me. That's so nice. And he succeeds exactly with the 13, taking half damage.
Okay, and because I used that ability, the Astral Shard works. That will pop out behind Montgomery.
Okay. You teleport backwards, back to safety. Anything else you're doing with your round, Sindri?
That's everything.
Alright. Oops. Next up. Please ignore the dead people. Things happen in the darkness. One moment. Another Sahagin appears at the edge of Gim's vision. It points a long, gnarled wooden staff at the dwarf and says words in a language you do not understand. It's gonna cast Hold Person on you. Again, make me a DC 12 Wisdom save.
So what do I do? Put a saving throw?
Yeah, make me a Wisdom save.
Okay, so I mean I don't know how to change it to.
So on Wisdom, you just hover over. So like Wisdom 16. Do you see your big number? Yeah, it says save. Ah, there you go. Save on the bottom right. There you go. +5. Well, you are not held as the binding magic that the Sahagin was trying to cast on you. You shake it free. She hisses and retreats slightly back into the darkness. Another Sahagin. To the northwest. Oh, Gim. One second. The Sahagin levels his staff. Once again at Gim. And he casts a creeping darkness. A sphere of darkness erupts, covering the entire group with blackness and bitter cold. You all hear whispers in your ears and slurping noises, which you're not sure if that's doofus or, well, everything else. But everything inside that circle is going to be blinded. And any creature that starts its turn in there is going to take 2d6 cold damage. If you end your turn in there, you have to dex save or take acid damage. Oh, you hear. Montgomery, you're up. You're an elk. You're blinded.
And I start my turn in this area.
And you do. You take 2d6 cold damage. One moment. You take 6 cold damage as the Arctic winds coalesce on your fur.
Alright, this is difficult terrain.
It is.
I'm going to wander eastward as much as I can to get out.
Okay. It is difficult terrain, so it's going to be each square is double your move. That's west.
Sorry, west is what I meant to say.
West.
Alright.
Also, Montgomery, it appears that your elk has 0 out of 13 hit points. If you do not have hit points... Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know why that changed. That was fine a minute ago. Alright. Now I'm here, but I can't see anything. Alright. I am going to continue... Let's see, that was 20 feet, I think? Yeah, so I've only got 10 more feet, so I'm just going to scooch up into where I think I remember some cover being.
Okay, you scoot up a little bit.
Alright, and then I am going to kind of hunker down a little bit in an attempt to hide until I can see a target. So I'm going to try to stealth this.
Make me a stealth check. Okay, you are one with the snow, solid elk. You don't need a box. You just hunker down. Raffaella. Oh, sorry. Was that your turn, Montgomery?
Yeah, I was going to say solid elk is now finished his turn.
Raffaella, you're up. You are surrounded by piercing cold and darkness. You cannot see around you, and you cannot see out of this circle. You have started your turn in it, and you take 2d6 cold damage. Raffaella, take 4 cold damage.
I don't want it. You can't take it back.
You take it.
I don't want it. Okay, how far can I move?
Do you want me to add it, or do you want to add it?
How much is it again?
4. It's always going to be in the chat log. There you go. All right. You may now continue.
Trying to remember how far I can move. I wanted to say it was...
It's under your name. Your speed is 30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet. Gotcha. But it's half of that.
It's half that while you are in the circle of cold and dark.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Shit, I can't see him, but I can see this MFer. Okay, I'm going to...
What are we thinking, Raffi?
I can't remember if I can agonize and blast them first. I'm still learning to do magic. Okay, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them. I want to Hex them first, though. And I'm going to Hex their Dexterity.
Which one? It is
The one I
a...
targeted here.
Oh, sorry, the priestess?
Yes.
Alright.
That
And
is
you're
the only
hexing
one I can
dexterity?
see. Yes.
Very good. What else you doing?
Eldritch Blast. Oh,
And that's gonna miss terribly. Eldritch Blast blasting only snow. The Sahagin sneers at you.
okay, that is going to, I'm gonna...
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay. I'm done.
Alright. Gim, you're up. You
Alright.
take 2d6 cold damage. Take 7 cold damage.
I come out of that nonsense.
No, stay in the nonsense.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on that guy.
Alright, target your target and fire away.
Roll damage, right?
Yep, that'll trigger the save. Ooh, that's 1 damage. She is going to make a dex save. Her dex is hexed. So that's going to be at disadvantage. She fails and takes the 1 damage from the Sacred Flame. She hisses as your radiant light is enveloped by the darkness.
Alright, alright. I pray to the forge.
Does that end your round?
Yeah, every time I pray to the forge, I'm doing.
Sindri,
Game it 2d6.
take 6 cold damage.
We'll step out. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to hold my action to cast Firebolt, the first thing I see.
Alright. Next up, the Hexed Priestess in the back. Seeing Gim and Raffaella. Once again, sneers. 1 moment, please. She points her staff at Raffaella. And casts Guiding Bolt.
I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke that.
Did you already use your Hellish Rebuke?
Do we only have one?
You only have one as a tiefling, I believe. Let me double check. Unless you took it as a spell. Okay, so you used your 1 daily. You do have it as a spell. I don't believe you've used any of your 2nd level spell slots, so if you want to use it, you would have to consume a 2nd level spell slot. That's up to you.
would be second because you cast Hex.
Oh, you did cast Hex. Oh,
She has 2.
okay, so it wasn't taking up the spell slot. Just make sure when you're casting your spells, Rena, that you're consuming your spell slots. Because you did cast Hex, so you should only have 1 second level spell slot left. So this is your, if you want a Hellish Rebuke, this is your last second level spell slot.
Yes.
Alright, target her, roll damage. Jesus! Alright, she's gonna try and make that dex save with disadvantage because she's hexed. She is going to fail that and takes 10 damage from the Hellish Rebuke. However, Raffaella, you take... from the Guiding Bolt... enough to knock you unconscious. As Raffaella once again explodes into flame, the Guiding Bolt that hits Raffaella square in the chest causes her to fall over. The Sahagin screeches as it once again erupts into flame, but this time Raffaella is not standing. The Sahagin retreats back into the darkness. Next up, the Warlock. He positions... Actually, no, he's not gonna move. He can see Gim. I am going to target Gim. And we are going to Eldritch Blast. And that's going to hit Gim. For 7 force damage. The Warlock points his staff at Gim, and a blast of Eldritch energy hits the dwarf square in the shoulder.
Just need 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Not a problem. Montgomery, you're up. Montgomery, you're an elk.
I could see.
Perfectly stealthed. No one can see you.
Am I able to shuffle through this brush?
Let me check the walls. Yeah, you can pass through right in the middle here. Right here. Yep.
Alright, we have covered 20 feet. Oh, I can see something.
He's hiding behind a tree. He has 3/4 cover on you.
Yes, 3/4 covered till I finish charging.
Oh shit. Don't forget, charge has to be in a straight line. Ah, okay, that is straight enough.
This is a full ram again.
Oh god, he's gonna crit, watch. You know what? Every time somebody with a charge skill uses charge, they have crit and something has died. This killed a player character, this leveled you last game. So yeah, charge is like literally cursed in my games. He's gonna use a reaction. As you hit him, this one erupts in retribution energy in a similar fashion to your friend Raffaella. Montgomery.
Right.
1 moment, please. Montgomery, make me a dex save. You fail.
Oh no.
Montgomery, you are going to take the 10 damage from the retribution. And you can hit with your ram attack now.
I am going to need a DC 13 strength save from
1 second. DC 13 strength save.
Yes.
Montgomery, you rolled that dex save 1d20 minus 100? Oh, that's a bug. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay.
All right.
15.
Avoid being knocked prone.
Okay, give me the damage for that charge, because I believe this retribution attack is going to knock you out of elk form.
Indeed it will.
He takes 15 damage, but the eldritch energy that erupts from you blasts you back, restoring your transformation.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I'm frozen slightly. Hold on. Page unresponsive. No, there we go. It did not like you shapeshifting. I'm gonna put you back right way adjacent to the warlock.
All right. And then I would like to insight.
Go ahead.
Sorry, having trouble reading.
What would you like to know?
How hurt was this warlock from that charge?
Oh, you want to know his health?
If that'd be all right.
Yeah. There you go.
This warlock just angered a shillelagh.
This man's about to get shillelagh'd.
I think that's it for me.
Hey, Raphael.
It's a bonus action.
Raphael, make me a death save. Roll a d20. Raphael, roll a d20 for me.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which one that is.
The 20-sided one. You fail. Hey, Raffaella, you inch closer to death. 3 failed death saves, and you die. One moment. I have to mark that you have failed a single death save. Gim, you're up. The Sahagin have retreated back into the darkness, luring your friends to go out with them. Raffaella lies unconscious at your feet.
I cast Spare the Dying. Does that erase that death roll?
Spare the dying, so she'll become stable, so she will no longer have to make death saves.
Okay, I cast Spare the Dying on her.
All right. She is now stabilized and will not have to make death saves. She won't die, but note, Gim, if something hits her, she will automatically take a death save. Or fail a death save. But for now, you have stopped her bleeding.
And that counts as my action, right?
You have to, post it in chat, please, because you do have to actually cast it. Thank you.
I did it twice.
All right. What else are you doing with your turn, Gim?
That's it, and I'm praying to the forges.
Sindri, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move right here. I can't see anybody, so I will hold a firebolt until I see somebody.
All right. Top of the round. Round 4. In the darkness, Gim walks through the snow, leaving Raffaella on the frozen ground, stable but not dying. One moment, Gim. She's going to cast Guiding Bolt on Gim from the darkness. Which will hit. Gim, your own radiant fire of the forge, betraying you. Gim, you take 15 radiant damage from the Guiding Bolt. And the next attack against you will have advantage, as you glow with glittering, dim light. The priestess is dangerous. And once again...
Another one?
It is the one up here that cast at
Oh, I
you.
can't see either of them.
You can't see her. And she moves slightly. Next up, the Warlock. Faced with Montgomery, now no longer an elk. Warlock thinks about his next action. From his hip, he pulls a gnarled sword, fashioned of coral and other sharp shells, swinging it at the druid. Montgomery, this will hit you. One moment, please. Though it does low damage, only 3 slashing to you, Montgomery, you must make a DC 13 con saving throw.
Oh,
Montgomery, you fail by 1. Water begins to fill your lungs as the sword that cuts you begins to have a magical effect, and you begin to choke. Water begins to flow and burble out of your mouth, and you cough and sputter. You are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
What joy.
Free now from potential attacks of opportunity, the Warlock retreats. Montgomery, you're up. You kneel down in the snow, coughing up more water than you feel your lungs could potentially hold. You are incapacitated. The incapacitation ends, and you can once again breathe. Although, that is a very terrible feeling, that water suddenly filling your lungs. Raffaella, you are unconscious but stable. Gim, you're up.
All right. Moving back. I'm casting Prayer Healing
Oh,
on
shit.
myself.
All right, make sure you target anybody that you want to be targeted in that prayer of healing when you cast it. So if Raffaella, if you want Raffi to be a target,
Can I heal her?
you can, yeah. Let's see, prayer of healing. Prayer of healing up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. So those are your caveats. So Raffaella, you target her and target you, and then cast it, and both of you will be healed.
How do I target me?
T? Same way. Oh, if you want to target multiple targets, it's, I believe it's Shift T. There you go.
Okay.
You pray to the forge for succor. I don't believe you can see anybody else, so... Pray! Hit that heal button. Ooh, for a rather meager 6 healing, but you and Raffaella both feel better. Raffaella, you are no longer unconscious.
Pray to the forge.
However, you still have a guiding bolt effect on you, so both of you should be very aware the next attack made on you is going to have advantage.
Can't dispel that though.
It's until the end of, well, Raffaella shouldn't have it on anymore. actually, but until the end of your next turn, Gim.
Yeah. Okay.
Or sorry, the priestess's next turn.
And I move, so I can move a little more then.
I don't believe you've moved at all this round, so you can move your full move, I believe.
No, I moved back to get next to her. Because I was out in the open.
Go ahead and move where you want to move. Just, I don't suggest touching that circle.
Alright.
Does that end your round, Gim? Okay, great. Sindri, you're up.
Okay. Well, I cannot see anyone. I will send firebolts until I see somebody.
All right, Sindri holding on for dear life to those fire bolts. Top of the round, round 5. Montgomery, you feel eyes on you. And out of the darkness, a guiding bolt. That's gonna miss. Hits the tree next to you, splintering wood.
Can't even hit a still target. That's right, I'm talking to you.
The warlock steps forward, lowering his staff, pointing it at Montgomery.
You wish you could.
Blah, blah!
I really gotta stop talking
Very
shit.
much bad.
The eldritch magic rips you apart, Montgomery, as you taunt the warlock. He critically hits you. But you do not fall. Montgomery, you're up, and thankfully, still alive.
And I am so good at the fuck around and find out rule.
Are you going plan E again?
I will move to here, and then at this spot that I can see, I am going to. It's actually. I'm going to think about how I want to do this. I will be summoning a spirit totem. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, right about there is good. So here,
Okay.
I will call upon the spirits of the Fae, and I will summon the image of a bear.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see, bear. Let's see if I got bear.
The bear spirit is a 30-foot radius. Myself and all allies within that aura will gain 9 temporary hit points.
Ooh. All right, 1 second. How large is your spirit totem?
30 feet. 30-foot radius.
Sheesh. All right, just a moment.
It's a big boy.
That is a big boy. We're gonna make a 30 foot. That's a big boy.
So that should be placed. I can't place it anywhere I can't see, so It'll be centered there. That should be enough space to get everyone that I can see anyway.
Doesn't look like you're getting you and me.
So right now you would miss Sindri, and you stepped into range, so Sindri is right now out of range.
Okay. Let me see here. Well, that's a bonus action. I can use my action to move it up to 60 feet, so I will move it just enough to get Sindri in.
Okay. You move it. Bloop. And Sindri is now in your totem radius.
So everyone in there does get the 9 temporary HP.
Okay. You all will have to add that on your own. Oops. If you don't know, double click on your character sheet, and then under your hit point bar, under like your hit point area, you should have like a temp, and then like plus temp, and then plus max. And the temp, just slam a 9 in there. Yeah, it should give you a little blue bar in your character, so I know that you did it properly. Sindri looks good, Gim looks good, Monty looks good. Raffaella, do you need help?
Yeah, I don't see where I can hit. I don't see anything that says temp. I just see 6. That's it.
It's under the 6. Do you see, like, right under 6 it says plus temp?
No, I don't have anything under it.
Double-click your character sheet.
Paper doll.
So, double-click your token to open your character sheet.
Okay.
And then look on the top left, like,
Oh,
under
in
your
there,
avatar.
okay.
Yeah, and then under plus temp, put a 9 in there. There you go. Wow, you have more temp hit points than you have hit points. Okay, looks good.
All right. That will be it for Montgomery this round.
Raffaella, you're up. Gim's healing has brought you back to life, and Montgomery's totem has further bolstered your hit points.
Okay, I want to do a perception check.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know how many more are there.
You turn your ear to the wind and attempt to listen. You feel that there are only the 2 left. However, their footfalls are retreating back into the soft snow.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to an action for now.
Okay, what's your trigger?
Eldritch Blast.
All right, and
Until I see somebody.
until you see somebody? Okay,
Yes.
noted. Gim, you're up. Monty has put down a helpful bear spirit totem, bolstering your hit points.
Alright, I'm casting.
All right, another prayer of healing. Okay, make sure you target all your friends. Yes. Oh my God! Everybody be healed. Ill for ill. Omega ill. Holy shit! That was a lot of healing. You
Alright.
heal your whole fucking group for 16 hit points.
I think I'm gonna start praying to the forge.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, and I'm just gonna stand by and pray to the forge.
That's so much praying.
We need it.
Holy shit. Sindri, you're up. Gim's prayers are answered, and you feel significantly better.
Okay. And I know that they're kind of retreating.
All you know is you can't see them.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the edge of the thing. Just gonna call out anyone who's left.
Sorry, it's really hard to hear. You keep cutting out, Sindri. But I believe it's because your mic.
that better?
Can you say some, like, a longer sentence?
How is that working for you all? I don't know what the fuck's going on with my mic right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's just like
Okay.
if you talk quietly, it doesn't pick you up.
Ah, that's weird. Okay. And then I call out to my friends, anyone know where they went? Or are they running away?
Sounded to me like they're running away.
I know the priestess is moving to the northeast, and I think the warlock's moving north, but I don't know if there are any more. They could be luring us into a trap. I don't
There's
know if
just
it's the case
two.
or not.
There's just two left.
Okay, well, I still don't know if they're luring us into a trap. I don't think we should chase them.
Yeah, I don't think we should chase them either. I think we should go back and get our friend and stealthily move up.
I'm agreeing with this.
What do you do with your turn, Sindri?
I'll hold my action just in case I see one to cast Fireball.
Okay. In the darkness. Things are happening. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Fishy noises from the dark. Sindri, you may cast
Yeah,
Firebolt.
Okay.
It will use Retribution on you. Voila! Your Firebolt will hit. Sindri, roll damage. Does 4 fire damage to the warlock. Ah! Sindri. Make me a DC 13 dex save.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, lightning arcs back to you. And the totem takes the brunt of the damage. The lightning absorbed by the friendly spirit. The warlock sneers at you. Ah! And once again lowers his staff. Blah. Sindri,
Yeah.
make me a wisdom save. You fail. Sindri, you're charmed.
Okay.
One moment, please. You feel your mind slip away as the eldritch ones whisper in the back of your mind. They command you to do dark things, terrible things to your friends. Sindri turns to the group. A madness in his eyes, glowing red with evil energy. Montgomery, you're up.
There's not a whole lot I can see right now, so let's make some shuffling.
The crown that appears on your head, Sindri, is a crown of seaweed as opposed to thorns, but it digs into your scales nonetheless.
I will get here, get within 10 feet, I think, of this warlock.
That is correct.
I'm just double checking that that's all I need to do. Yes. All right. Perfect. So, we are going to poison spray.
Ah!
I need a Constitution save. From
Roll damage. You have to roll damage first. It triggers the save on your target. There you go.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a low roll if I ever saw one. DC 14 con save. Not that I'm really scared of this. Fails anyway, takes 1 damage. Makes a con save. Crits. Because he's concentrating on Crown of Madness. Crits the save. Montgomery, what else are you doing with your round?
I am going to insight because there's not much else I can do, sadly. All right, yeah, that is indeed a fish person.
He's very fishy. Raffaella, you're up.
Okay. Okay.
When you get closer, just through the snow, you can finally see the hazy outline of the warlock doing battle with Montgomery.
I'm going to use my last charge that I have, the fireball.
F.
No, that is not where I want it. That is not where I want it.
I would
That's a
delete that.
misclick.
You
Thank
should
you.
delete that. And then untarget your friends. Delete your reticle, delete everything you've done. You get to
Feels like
delete your own
really
pizza.
feel
There you go. Untarget your friends.
Okay, yeah, I just need to scroll out a little bit more.
And Gim became one.
By the way, Raphael, I just want to let you know you do still have Montgomery and Sindri targeted, and yourself, because of the fireball. So if you mouse over yourself and hit T, and your other targets, you should untarget them.
Oh, I'm doing that. It's not working.
Click on them and hit T. Make sure the pink dot goes away, or else whatever you're casting next is going to be cast on your friends.
Okay, I don't see any pink dots, but I do see outlines on them.
Yeah, you'll see outlines, we see dots.
Yeah. So I would untarget your friends. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh. Yeah, don't spam it. There you go. Okay, they're good. Yeah. Let's
Alright,
not
let's try
kill
that
our
again.
friends. Let's not kill our
No, I
friends.
don't want to do that.
Well, you just tried.
I didn't do it. I just thought about it for a second.
Thought about burning.
For some reason, this all sounds very familiar.
Woo! Woo! Raffaella busts out the wand of fireballs, using the last charge, almost destroying it in the process. Monka,
So I just roll damage, right?
roll that damage. That'll trigger the saves. Okay, they're both gonna make the saves. 1 second. The warlock in the front, making a dex save. He succeeds. The priestess in the back, her dex still hexed, makes the save with disadvantage. How dare you? The first guy made the save. The second one failed. I need to undo that one. Oh, however, it still does 12 damage to him. You hear Raffaella lower the wand of fire once again, aiming it at the Sahagin. The fireball erupts in front of Montgomery. Montgomery, you feel the heat of the fireball on your face. The warlock shrieks and is no more. Raffaella, anything else you're doing with your round? Aside from hopefully cleaning up the fiery template you have left
Oh,
on.
you want that off of there? You don't like it?
I do. You've caused so much damage already to this poor forest.
So
I'm
Sindri is
done.
not mind controlled anymore, right? Because that warlock died.
He is not. Raffaella, anything else you're doing with your round?
I'm done.
Gim, you're up.
All right.
Raffaella, there's nothing left of that warlock but a smoldering pile of smoked salmon.
I'm just gonna hold my turn. I'm gonna save a sacred flame in case I see something running up.
All right. Sindri, you're up. Your mind clears, and the warlock is dead.
Yo, Swaggins.
Oh.
Can I get a insight check to see? I do not. Let's just see this.
Because I pissed off the dice god today.
Oh yeah, they are not my friends. But I am going to hopefully end this game. I'm going to cast Mind Spike.
Ooh. Okay, DC 13 wisdom save. And she dies. The psychic assault driving into her mind, and all you hear, she clutches her head and falls into the snow. Sindri, does that end your round?
That ends my round.
The fish people are no more. And once again, a stillness falls over the river.
We need to go check on our friend.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go chip some ice off of him.
Yep.
Anybody want to check the bodies?
I will check the bodies if you want to go get our friend.
Yeah, I'll go check on our friend. You check loot the bodies.
I will give myself guidance and check the bodies.
All right. Sindri, I will allow you to finish looting. I'm going to delete this reticle.
Doofus, where are you, buddy?
You hear him whining from behind a tree. The wet Gnoll is frozen solid. You see icicles hanging off of his nostrils, his perpetually wet fur entirely frozen to the ground. He just looks like somebody poured a giant bucket of water on him and then flash froze him. His teeth are pulled back. He was mid-chatter. And now his face frozen in a cold grimace. All you hear is the whining sound coming from his nostrils.
I light a torch and give one to Raffaella and Montgomery and myself and just try to warm him up. Gotta thaw him out.
He is completely iced over. And it seems like because he perpetually makes water from nothing, he is continuing to ice over. Despite your best efforts.
Come on now, you gotta do better than that.
Yeah, I don't want to set him on fire.
Sindri, I am adding 100 gold to your inventory as you loot the Sahagin.
Hey.
You find bits and shells, gems that you could probably sell for a pretty penny. that are about worth 100 gold. So I've added it to your sheet.
Sweet.
I take my, I replace my staff of swarming insects with my quarterstaff and use it to start chipping away at some of the ice that has already started to build on Doofus, trying to be very careful not to injure the poor creature underneath.
If you are shillelaghing the ice, or if you're just wailing at it with your staff, I'm gonna need you to make me either an attack roll on Doofus, or an athletics check. Whatever you think might be more effective.
I'd rather not swing at a point where I could hurt this poor creature.
You begin chipping away, rather delicately, at Doofus. Thankfully, as you chip away the icicles, it doesn't break off his fur, but as you chip away icicles, more water seems to drip out. Slowly. He is certainly damp.
I pull up my multi-tool and turn it into a chisel, and you take my little light hammer and start chipping out the ice too.
Ting, 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 ting. Gim is very good at this, perhaps even made for this. Gim, you can roll me not a performance check. Actually, yeah, performance with advantage.
Performance?
Yeah. Give me performance. Okay. Gim, you're chipping away, and in fact, you could do a halfway decent job of crafting him some light, icy-like armor, even, that wouldn't impede his movement so much, but leaving his joints somewhat free. Doofus slowly gets to his feet as Montgomery and Gim chip away at him, with a very loud crack, 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 crack. You hear the ice shattering, and he tries to shake off the rest, but most of it's really stuck on there. Oh, thank you. Oh. He whines. Not the first time Doofus smelled fish, man. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are they attracted to you?
Fishmen won't leave Doofus alone. It's sometimes curious, sometimes hostile. Don't know why. Doofus doesn't want to drown anymore.
Alright guys, let's finish our journey home before we run into any more trouble.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault, Doofus.
He slowly and cautiously begins once again trudging through the snow. He picks up the fallen torch and once again carries it with him. Where'd the big elk go?
The elk unfortunately had to return to the forest.
Oh, it was kind of warm.
I'll see if I can find another friend for you.
Fishman. Stupid fishman, leave Doofus alone.
Montgomery will take this time to use his second wild shape and transform into something maybe a little warmer than the elk. We'll go with a black bear.
A black bear, okay.
Wait for everybody to catch.
Montgomery, can you see? Oh wait, you're in the dark. You're a bear. I don't think bears have dark vision. You can't see.
No, and unfortunately, anything that had a torch or light nearby is just
Oh wait, no,
not
Doofus
there.
has light. Never mind, hold on.
Yeah, Doofus is a torch.
Yeah, Doofus is a torch. There we go. Bear. Ah! Ah! Bear! 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 Doofus runs off. Bear!
Doofus, fine, he's a
Doofus,
friend, it's a
that's
friend.
just Montgomery.
Ah! Nuh-uh!
Yeah,
That's
it
clear.
is.
That's clearly a bear.
It is, look, I'm standing right next to him, me and Cindery both, and he's not hurting us. He's nice.
Our friend has the ability to turn into animals. He was the elk you were riding.
Huh?
The bear sits back on its rear haunches, its back staying upright, raises its front left paw, and shakes it side to side, almost like a waving motion.
Oh. Doofus trusts you.
You want to ride the bear?
Oh, Montgomery, you won't eat me, right?
He will not eat you.
Well, he's a little smaller. I could just get on this one. Whee! Once again, Montgomery, a very cold and now icy, wet, dog-smelling man is on your back. And, well, he's not as heavy as you are, but he is probably about a good 300 pounds. Whee! Go, bear, go!
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything else around?
Absolutely. Make me a perception check.
Yeah, I can't seem to move my bear.
Oh, it's because Doofus is on top of you. Raphael, you look around, and other than the curious cracks in the riverbed, there doesn't seem to be anything else.
Okay,
Whee!
everything's clear, guys. It looks like we can just go.
Alright, let's make it home.
Holy! Never ridden a bear before.
What is this door?
That's like the door to go to the next scene. You must gather your party before venturing forth. All right. With that, you all will return to the Order of the Lucid Crescent in order to puzzle out just what exactly is wrong with Doofus, and why are the Sahagin interested in him. We may
Are we gonna
find
take a
out.
long rest?
Well, I hope so, unless you guys are pulling an all-nighter.
Okay, good, because I need to change my spells.
I will need a rest.
We
Me
will say you will all get a much-deserved long rest when you get back to the Order, as you give Doofus to Elitha to begin the processing. But for now, that is where we will end today's session. And you all will learn about the mystery of Doofus Dampfer. Sound good? Poor Doofus.
Sounds good.
Or Doofus the Moist.
He's tried his best.
He is a very good Bulbasaur.
Montgomery, I think you need a shower.
Montgomery, oh god, Montgomery smells like elk, bear, wet gnoll,
Fish.
his own blood.
My blood? No.
The blood of the fish people.
The fish people blood, like, this is probably just atrocious at this point. I mean, just a reek.
Those fish
That's
people,
fine.
warlocks, they were fucking us up.
Yeah, they were dunking us.
And it seems like spellcasters are, well, rather nasty.
We need our barb for things like that.
What you
Why barb when you
need,
can elk?
The
you
elk,
get?
need
Elk
is
did some
use
work.
a sorcerer to get level 5.
and then what? It's a very ominous thing to say without context.
Spellcasters get level 5.
Wait, hold on.
Spellcasters get the greatest spell in the game that's not a cantrip at level 5.
What is that?
Counterspell!
Counterspell!
You want to know the best part about me getting counterspell? No one can counterspell my counterspell.
Why?
Subtle spell.
Oh, subtle spell? Nice.
Yeah, it only has verbal components, so if you do it, it's undetectable and it just fizzles the spell.
Nice. Back at the order. So this is where we will begin next session, as you all check in Doofus for some much needed rest, and hopefully Montgomery takes a bath. You guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
I
a
loved
great
it.
time.
I think I have like a near-death experience every fucking week.
It was fun to almost die, then be saved.
And get
Almost
thrown
kill my
under the
friends.
bus. Get thrown under the bus with a puffin.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot
You
of
don't know,
fireball
maybe
action.
That's what I wanted to have happen. You don't know my life.
I was ready for the wand of fireballs to explode. That's always fun.
I'm just glad it didn't blow up.
Me too. I thought I had one more charge on it before it did that, but
It recharges every day, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Well, when I sleep.
Yeah, she's got to sleep. She's been hitting that wand of fireballs pretty hard lately.
Is it when she sleeps or is it every dawn?
It's every long rest. I'll have to double check. Long rest? Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it's a long rest.
rest.
I checked!
Okay.
I will see you guys tomorrow for any kind of WoW business.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
You all are free to go. And then Smasher, I want you to listen to the VOD, and I want you to listen to yourself, and I want you to understand that we're gonna have to fix your mic for next week.
Yeah, fuck. I'm so gonna just trash this whole fucking thing and buy a new one.
So I will bid you
might-
guys adieu for tonight, and I'm gonna end the stream, and I will see you guys next week. Sound good?
Yep.
So it might be
Sounds
that
good.
my allergies are bugging me right now, and that might be part of it.
It's definitely not allergies. It is something bad. I'm gonna disconnect and stop stream. All right. Thanks for joining me today for Arctis. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Join us on YouTube for all of our VOD action. Arctis DD. Watch us live on Twitch and catch our shorts and funny moments over on Play Arctis Twitter. I'm Serena. I'm your DM. Thanks for watching. We've got 3 games. Combos on Mondays, Ascended on Wednesdays, and Reflection on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.